All right, we got a special thing to work on this week. So I put this together because I really want to help you get a much better grasp on hitting those downstrokes with the chords. So that email that you sent asking if you should exaggerate the movement or if you should try to move as little as possible. For your current situation, exaggerate. Exaggerate, exaggerate, exaggerate. I want big, 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 big movements right now. Okay? So, we're going to practice clean. No distortion on this. Because, well, we got a bunch of open strings, and, well, it just sounds nicer this way instead of having a bunch of distortion. So yes, all 6 strings are to be strummed. As this progresses, and it's the same progression the whole time. All you're really doing is think of it this way. You got your E5 here. You go down to a D5, C5, B5, A5, and I do recommend using your 3rd and 4th finger like this. Then back to the B5, C5, D5, and then it repeats. So E, D, C, B, A, B, C, D, E. And you're going to have both E strings ringing out the whole time and the B string. So this kind of ideas, I know something Bruce Dickinson did on his album Accident of Birth. So, cool idea of taking chord shapes you know very well and just add those open strings in there and you create a whole new sound. So anyway, that's kind of the idea going on with these chords. Thought it would sound pretty cool. And I put drums that kind of escalate in energy to also make this more entertaining to work on. So all downstrokes again. All downstrokes, I have this set at 120 beats per minute. So you're going to practice with Guitar Pro. Now, as you're progressing through this, if you find that 120 beats per minute is too fast in order for you to get all the downstrokes with all 6 strings, and that's important. It has to be all 6 strings. Has to be all 6 strings. If you notice you're only hitting 4 or 5, not good enough. All 6 strings, okay? Got to do that. If you notice that 120 is too fast, drop it down. Try it at 110. And if that's still too fast, drop it down again. Try it at 100. If 100 starts working out, then, maybe try it at the 115. And then try it, just basically go up in 5s at that point. So we're not going to start at 60. I feel like the way this is set up kind of warms you up into all those downstrokes anyway. So as you see, we have whole notes to start, and then we have half notes, then 2 quarter notes and a half note, then all quarter notes. Then we got 2 eighth notes, 3 quarter notes, and then 4 eighth notes, 2 quarter notes, 6 eighth notes, 1 quarter note, and then all eighth notes to the very end, and then hit that guy to finish it. So you continue to increase the amount of times you strum each line. So every time you start the progression over again, you will strum more. And the drums, again, get more intense as the strumming gets more intense. So, yeah, set it at the tempo you need to in order to get through the entire thing. If you have to decrease it, that's fine. Now, let's say 120 is feeling really good, no problem at all. Send a video as soon as you got it, okay? And just simplify the video process this week. You feel like you're playing the whole thing at 120? Well, record yourself with the metronome, just the metronome, playing the ending. That's it. That's all I want. You got this at 120 after going through the whole thing. Anyway, let me start that over. You can play the whole thing at 120. Well, as soon as you can do that, just the metronome, the highlighted part, send a video of that. And then if it is exactly what we want it to be, I'll recommend going a little faster. Maybe try it at 130. And if same idea, if you can play the whole thing well at 130, send a video early of just that highlighted portion, and we're all good. Now, as far as the final video goes, so let's say it just for example, if it does take you all week to get the 120, and that's totally fine if it does, and it's totally fine if you have to play it slower by the end of the week. That's fine. I want control. That's what we want. Yes, control, control, control. That is super, super important. Because if you don't have control over stuff like this, you can't do anything crazier. Because if you can't control the building blocks, you can't control the craziness. So yeah, if it takes all week to get it, that's fine. Still, all I'm asking for your video, super short one, just the metronome, just the last part. Alright, that being said, let's demonstrate this thing at 120. And I do have drums counting you off, or counting you in. So it's going to go tss, 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 tss. Basically 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes. So you can keep the Guitar Pro metronome and count in off. So you're just following the drums. Here we go. Boy, that was a terrible start. I'm sorry. It's like as soon as I started playing, like, wait a minute, that's too quiet. Hold on. I thought I had the volume adjusted, but apparently not. Okay. I like that better. From the top, let's actually change the chords this time. Big strums. Make sure you get everything. Big strum. Oh my god. I seriously just choked on that. Boy, oh boy. Right now I'm considering, should I split this thing up and just edit the video? I'm going to say no. I apologize. I'm going to make you watch through that whole thing again from the start. The reason why I'm going to leave it in this time, as embarrassing as it is for me right now to completely blow it like that, I feel this is a good teachable moment. Because this is what needs to happen when the mistake is made. Start over. Start over. Now, my mistake was I really miscounted what the heck I was supposed to play there. I ended up strumming 3 times as if it was like this instead of all 4 eighth notes. So, but yep, as much as it sucks to have to start over again on something like this, you get all that way, the mistake is made. Yep. So you can like highlight where the mistake was and like try it from there and then continue on. So like if you made the same mistake I did, you could just go here. You would need to put the count in on and then continue from that point just to make sure you got that right. But yeah, if you do a similar thing that I just now did in terms of like you make a mistake. One of the worst things you can do is just continue on. And don't do that because it just makes the mistakes seem acceptable. We don't want those mistakes. Mistakes happen, yes, but we need to address them. All right, let's see if I can pay better attention this time. 'Cause I made myself count out loud on that one to really make sure I was focused, paying attention, because I did not want to start that over again. So at any of these different lines, if you need to single it out to focus on that particular strumming pattern, totally fine. Break this down into as many pieces as you feel you need to in order to get it, okay? I think that covers it. Mistakes and all. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you again in your new video.